Malogenda Entebbe sawa zino tulinawo Jambo Okutongoza bw'obudde buno katumala okulaba omusasi waffe ali Entebbe atubulire kiki ekiriyo naffe Uganda we tutuuse tumanye we tutambula omanye BBS terefayina buli wamu etuukawo tova ku lutimbe tuutuli.
Very much. The Kenyan High Commissioner to Uganda and your dear wife, the Director, Air Aviation from Ministry of Transport, Kenya, the Chairman of the Board and Managing Director, Jambo Jet, the Managing Director and the Chief Executive of Civil Aviation Authority, and your staff, all invited guests, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Oh, it's afternoon. Okay, I can say Jambo. My name, as I've been introduced, is Benon Kajuna. I am the Director of Transport in the Ministry of Works and Transport. I bring from the Minister of Works and Transport, who has not been able to be with us here, but I bring you greetings from him and the Permanent Secretary. He has given me a speech to read, and as civil servants, you know you're not supposed to change anything. I will do it diligently, as I've been told. It is with great pleasure that I officiate at the launch of Jambo Jet, a low-cost airline commencing its operations at Entebbe International Airport today. I therefore take this opportunity to congratulate Jambo Jet upon the commencement of operations from Entebbe to Nairobi. The instance of a low-cost carrier on the Entebbe-Nairobi route is tremendous to reduce the transport cost for passengers and cargo, and hence reduce the cost of doing business, which is also increasing the traffic of passengers and cargo on the same route. The government of Uganda, therefore, welcomes the model of low-cost carriers in the aviation subsector to ensure that all classes of passengers are provided for in the market. The projected increase in air transport traffic, as projected by the ICAO and IATA, can only be attained through diversification of businesses in air transport from the traditional carriers to low-cost carriers. The government is committed to supporting investment in aviation subsector, as the MDCA has said, for the infrastructure, navigation systems, and services to ensure that the cost of air travel continues to reduce. Ladies and gentlemen, the Ministry is also continuously improving the aviation legislation to reduce or to ensure strict compliance with the ICAO standards and recommended practices, to also ensure that legislation is tailored to suit our domestic environment, to create an enabling environment for investment in the air subsector. The Ministry is also committed to constituting an appeals tribunal to ensure that the grievances arising from all licensing and certification procedures and decisions are amicably resolved. This will improve efficiency in the licensing of aviation personnel. Lastly, I wish to encourage Jambo Jet and all operators to ensure the strict compliance to aviation safety, security, and standard and recommended practices to harness the prevention of aviation failures and mitigation of the effects of any aviation-related incidents.
We have one item on the program. Jambo Jet would like to give a token of appreciation to the chief guest for all the support, all the work, and all that will happen going forward, because they have to work together to make this project an even greater support. So I'm going to ask the CEO of JamboJet, Mr. William, to come forward and present a token of appreciation. Parul, yep, with, yes, the beautiful team from JamboJet, the captain, yes, Mr. William, I think you need to move to the other side, and yes, that's the token of appreciation. A beautiful zebra insignia, is it? Yeah.
It's not pink.
It's not pink. It's not branded, but it is. There is a memento. It's a memento. There is inscription written honoring this occasion and thanking the minister and the ministry for the support. And we believe this is the beginning of a very, very symbiotic and beneficial relationship. So thank you very much, Chief Guest, and thank you for all the support that you've provided for JamboJet. Yes, feel free to, the other chief guests, to come in and take a commemorative photo. This happens once too often. We believe that we will be back again to do bigger things, and we'll take more photos, but feel free to enjoy this moment. Dr. Kakubaya. That's a team that we'll be seeing very often when we're traveling. The pink, I think you'll enjoy their services. So it's just as well that you get used to them now. The captain, thank you very much for bringing them safely. The media, thank you very much for gracing this occasion. We'll depend on you to spread the word. Your support is most appreciated as well. And I'll go straight away to the last item on this program, which is closing remarks, which is basically a vote of thanks for everybody who's been involved in this occasion. Mr. Bodo, I think you want a moment as well. And I'll start by thanking our chief guest representing the Minister for Works and Transport, Mr. Benon Kajuna. Thank you very much, sir, for coming in time and making wonderful remarks. Great counsel. We shall remember everything that you said. And I think they're good things for the aviation industry and the business in Uganda. So thank you very much. I'd also want to thank Dr. David Kakuba, MD, Civil Aviation. I think your role now and going forward cannot be overemphasized. I think JamboJet will still depend on you on so many other things, and thank you for that support. I'd also like to thank the Kenya High Commissioner, His Excellency Retired Major General Jeffrey Okanga. He's been very, very supportive on all businesses that have the integration element, and he is always available to support and give wise counsel. Thank you very much, Your Excellency. And I need to mention that His Excellency is accompanied by his lovely wife. Thank you very much for also gracing this occasion. I'd also like to thank the chairman of the Association of Kenyans in Uganda, Mr. Isaiah Kajwang. The business community in Kenya and Uganda have also very close ties, close relationship. And I think part of the reason he's here is because that is a target market for the regional aviation business, and the experience, not just for Jambo Jet, but for like travelers in anywhere in the world, will be crucial in feeding back to Jambo Jet and giving them some information on how they can improve their services. So thank you very much, Isaiah. And since we are actually hosted by CAA, this is their ground. They were very, very kind to let us in. They took us through the registration process, the security checks, and everything else. I would like to commend a few people from the CAA who have also been very instrumental in making this event a success. And this is the Director, Airports and Aviation Security, Engineer John Kagoro. I think he's somewhere here. Thank you very much, Engineer Kagoro. The Acting Director, Finance, Mrs. Agaba, Claire. Thank you very much, Claire. I think she's somewhere around as well. And the Manager, Economic Regulation, Mrs. Jane Kanyunyuzi. Thank you very much, Jane. Thank you for the support. We most appreciate it. I'd also take this opportunity to thank the country manager for Kenya Airways, Joyce Mcharo. She's also been very, very supportive, and she's done a lot of work behind the scenes to just make this event a success. Thank you very much, Joyce. If there's anybody else I have left, it is not intentional. We thank you very much. We thank your support, and we look forward to both having you as a customer and as somebody who can give us useful feedback. Lastly, I'd like to thank members of the press. Thank you very much for keeping time. Thank you very much for taking interest in this. I think this is a great story, not just for here in Uganda, but in the region. And there's a lot of stories you can take out of this. So I thank you. You are free to talk to Jambo Jet. The CEO is here. You're free to talk to the Ministry of Transport in Kenya. They are here. They'll tell you what happens in Kenya. And you're free to talk, of course, to the CAA, because Dr. Hakuba is here, and the Minister is ably represented here. So you have all the people who can answer all the questions that you have. So feel free to talk to them and get all the insights that you may require. And with that note, I open the occasion for refreshments and for bonding, for networking. So feel free to have a drink, have refreshment, put us through the final location. Thank you very much.
Tubaniriza nnyo olunaku olwaleero tuli wano ku Entebbe Airport nga tugenda mu maaso olwaleero bagenda mu maaso n'okutongoza ennyonyi empya bagiyita Jambo Jet ng'eno evudde mu ggwanga lya Kenya. Egenda kubanga egenda mu maaso n'okuyambako mu kwongera okulongoosa ebyentambula naddala eby'ennyonyi okuva wano e Uganda paka Kenya. Olunaku olwaleero tegeddwako CEO okuva mu ggwanga lya Kenya. Era alina byagenda okubuulira naye tugenda kukyusa mu lulimi katonotono kubanga muzungu yes Chief Executive Officer. Hello? How are you, sir?
Fine.
I'm okay. My name is Chris. I'm from BBS. I would like to know what brings you here. What's new?
What brings me here? That beautiful aircraft over there and a beautiful destination, because we wanted to go international already for a long time, and finally we made it. And I think Entebbe is a fantastic first destination to fly to before we further expand in the region.
Okay. Somebody would like to know what new product are you bringing apart from the old ones? What new product are you bringing at the market?
No, what we do is bring a new model which people are not used to. When we started in Kenya 4 years ago, it took a while before the Kenyans understood what we are doing. What we try to accomplish is that you can fly for an as low fare as possible. We do that by selling the ticket only. So any additional you would like to buy, you have to buy on top. So if you want to take luggage, hand luggage is free. But if you want to check in luggage, you pay for it. If you want to eat on board, you pay for it. If you want to have a more legroom space, you pay for it. So we do that because if you don't have luggage, why would you pay for other one's luggage? So there we can then give the people who travel light a big advantage over all the other carriers.
Okay, our viewers would like to know, like how much from here to Kenya and from Kenya to here?
Yeah, of course, it's about $115 one way. That includes taxes and everything. And in fact, to be very honest, the taxes makes it a bit difficult or expensive because you already pay $57 in Uganda and $53 in Kenya, and then you have not flown yet. So you already pay more than $100 in airport taxes. So in total, you fly with us for around 220, 230.
Okay, you've come at a time when there is a lot of competition in the air. Do you think, are you going to compete?
Yeah, we compete on products. We say we have a good product, brand new aircraft, good seating, we fly on time, and we offer very low fares or affordable fares. We are at least 30-40% cheaper than our competition. So that makes it work.
Any more information you would like to tell the people?
Yeah, of course. What we sell a lot through internet. That is our cheapest channel, and paying with mobile payments. But you can also go to the office or call or go to travel agents. It's up to you. But the cheapest channel remains, of course, the internet channel.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Oyo abadde CEO nga yagenda okuba nga yakulira ennyonyi eno gye bayita Jambo Jet. Tusuubira nti buli kimu kyonna mubadde mukiraba nga kigenda mu maaso era bannayuganda mukubirizibwa okuba nga mwetanira Jambo Jet oba Jambo Jet eno nga woogirabye nga tusuubira nti buli kimu kigenda kuba bulungi nnyo.